Welcome Exos family, this is Exos Flow Yoga. My name is Coach Kelsie. Today's flow is going to be about focus. I think that's something that we all usually tend to need a little more of, especially early in the week, early in the day. So let's go ahead and get started in a comfortable seat. So you can be crisscross applesauce or leg extended. If that's not resonating with you this morning, if you would rather lie on your back to start, that is perfectly fine. Take everything I say as a suggestion. And then you can bring your hands on your legs on the ground beside you, or maybe hands at heart center. Again, today's intention that I invite you to join me is focus. So if hands at heart center or hands on your legs makes you feel more connected to yourself, to the space that you're in, just play around with that. See what you're feeling, see what resonates with you. And then once you find that, or as you find that, you can flutter your eyes closed. And just begin to focus. Give your mind something to think about other than everything that came before or everything that came after. Think about everything that is right now. Your body in this space, where it's connected to the floor, where your hands are connected to your body, how your body is feeling both physically and emotionally. Where's your heart? Where's your head? And then start to tap into the breath and be focused on that. Maybe taking big inhales and exhales deep in the nose and out through the nose. Maybe lengthening it one more second both way. And as we move through our meditation today, always coming back to the breath and letting it guide you, letting it bring you back to focus, no matter what challenges I present. If you're not already in a comfortable seat, please get there now, legs crisscross. And on an inhale, inhale both arms up overhead. Exhale, bring hands through heart center. Maybe they lightly graze your chest. Inhale, sweep them up again. Bring hands to heart center. Exhale, all the way down. Put your hands on the ground in front of you and gently walk out. Might be a little tight to start. Keep your elbows lifted. Keep fingertips pressing into the ground. And then allow your head to drop. Feel the opening not just in the hips, but in the armpits and shoulders. Gently walk your way back in. Find nice tall posture. And twist towards the right now. Maybe hooking the left hand on the outside of the right leg. Take a big breath here. Exhale, rotate the other way. Find a twist. Inhale to center. Switch the crisscross of your legs. And same thing again. 2 breaths. Big inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And again, inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Then gently walk your way over your legs. The difference in crisscross is gonna feel a lot different. That's good. We want that. Just breathe here. Then gently walk your way back in and find your twist to your right. Again, it might feel a little different. Inhale through center, exhale, twist the other way. Inhale to center, rock your way forwards into a strong tabletop position. Hands right underneath shoulders, knees right underneath hips. Index fingers point forward or slightly out. Zip the core up, so hug your ribs in, tops of your feet point down. Focus on everything your body is doing here. 2 rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze a couple feet. Exhale, round the spine, tuck your tailbone. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, find neutral. Exhale, really zip up your core. On your next inhale, lift your right arm high towards the sky. Maybe a couple rolls with the wrist. Try to reach it long. On an exhale, thread it behind your left arm, bringing your right cheek to the ground. And here, play around with this posture. So maybe you don't focus on twisting quite so much. Maybe you keep your shoulders a little more squared to the ground. And notice how that really ignites that stretch in the back of the shoulder. That's what we want here. Focus on the stretch in the shoulder, not so much the twist in the spine. One more breath. Really breathe into this stretch. And then unthread your needle. You can place your right hand back under your right shoulder. Other side, inhale, left arm high. Maybe give some wrist circles. And then exhale, thread your left arm behind your right, bringing your left cheek to the ground. And again, maybe not twisting so hard to the right, but instead almost squaring up your shoulders just a little more, really tapping into the outside of the left shoulder. One more inhale. Exhale, bring everything back to your strong tabletop position. Once you're there, really ground down yet again. I can't emphasize that enough. Zip up your core. Exhale, send your right foot back in space, right in line with your hip. Flex your right toes towards the ground. Inhale, reach it a little farther back. Exhale, step it through inside, in between your hands. So you're finding a low lunge. It's early, it might feel a little tight. Ground down through your right foot. Make it really strong. Really activate your right glute. Maybe come to fingertips. Zip up your core and then inhale up. Chest high, low lunge. Hands to heart center. Really squeeze your glute, really strong. Find your center, find your focus. Maybe you tuck the left toes and lift your left knee about an inch off the ground. Really firing into your right leg now. You can keep it lowered. On an inhale, find length in your spine. Exhale, twist towards the right. Again, it's early. You may not quite be able to hook your left elbow outside your right leg. That is perfectly okay. Again, you can stay a little lifted. Depends how much challenge you want this morning. Good. Wherever you are, lower your left knee. Inhale back to center. Set your hands down. Back to tabletop position. You can wiggle all your hips, especially that right one. It's feeling it. All right. Find your strong tabletop position. Zip up your core. Strong arms. Inhale, left foot back. Now left toes point towards the ground. Exhale, step it between your hands. And remember, first ground down. Really square up your hips. Zip up your core. Ignite your left glute. Once you have that, come to fingertips. Feel the strength in your legs. Then inhale, hands up to heart center. Maybe you tuck the right toes and lift a couple inches. Really focus on everything this is activating. Inhale, extend your spine. Exhale, twist towards the left. Maybe you hook, maybe you don't. Wherever you are, lower your back knee. Pull everything back to center, unwind, set your hands down. Back to tabletop position. You can wiggle out your hips again. We're just getting started with those. Inhale, chest over hands. Slowly lower all the way down to the ground. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, lower to the belly. And again, inhale for cobra. Exhale, lower to the belly. Inhale through tabletop position. And exhale, sink your hips back. Find a brief child's pose. Just because it feels really good on the hips. Everything we just worked and everything we're about to work more. Inhale back to your tabletop position. Tuck your toes, send your hips high this time, downward facing dog. You can pedal out your legs, whatever you need to do here. Ooh, snap, crackle, pop for me. Strong arms, really press your chest towards your feet. Lifting the hips high. You can bend your knees as much as you need to. Come back to the breath. Inhale, gaze forward. Slowly tiptoe your feet up to your hands. Bending your knees as much as you want or need to. Grabbing opposite elbows and swaying back and forth. Or not, maybe you find stillness. Again, everything's a suggestion. Make your practice your own. Come to find stillness. Hands on shins or upper thighs. Press through your legs. Extend your spine. Halfway lift. Exhale. Let it all go. Forward fold. Inhale. Reverse swan dive. Arms come up. Look up. Exhale. Hands to heart center. Again, tap back into the breath. Feel your presence right here, right now. Take a big inhale. Maybe an open mouth exhale. And again, big inhale. Open mouth exhale. Here we go. Inhale, sweep the arms up as you sink the hips back. Chair pose, fierce pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, find a little lift in your spine. On your exhale, press through your right foot. Inhale up, left leg high, one leg Tadasana. Right leg's down, left leg is lifted. Exhale, back to your chair pose. Hands can stay at heart center. Both feet. Inhale, right back to where you were, left leg, one leg Tadasana. Exhale down. Inhale up. Left leg lifts, one leg Tadasana. Big inhale here. Exhale, send your left foot back, find Crescent Lunge, right foot forward. Inhale, arms up briefly, just to feel so victorious and open and stretched. Exhale, hands at heart center, twist towards your right. Revolved Crescent Lunge. Maybe you hook your left elbow now. Maybe it feels a little different. Stay lifted, stay strong. Inhale to center. Exhale, plant your hands, step your right foot back to meet your left. Option, lower halfway or to your belly. Lift up for up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal out your legs. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or hop your feet to your hands. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Arms come up, look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep your arms up as you sink your hips back. Fierce chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart center again. Really just honing in on that focus. If you want to keep your arms lifted, that's fine. I just always feel more drawn, more present if my hands are connected to my heart. Find an inhale, length and strength in your spine. Exhale, press through your left foot, right leg lifts. One leg Tadasana. Couple of reps here. Sink back down, chair pose, both feet. Exhale, press through the left foot, lift the right. One more, lower back to your chair. Press through the left foot, lift the right. Send your right foot back, find crescent lunge, left foot forward this time. Take a moment, you can inhale up, fill up, make space in your body. Exhale, hands to heart center, twist towards the left. Maybe you can hook this time. Keep your breath long, even in this deep twist. Inhale to center. Exhale, plant your hands. Step your left foot back to meet your right. Option to chaturanga, up dog, or to cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. One breath here. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or hop your feet to your hands. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Arms come up. Look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep your arms up as you sink your hips back. Exhale, hands to heart center. Back to the right foot, ground down through your right foot. Exhale, press through your right foot, lift your left leg, one leg Tadasana. No more reps here, just send your left foot straight back, find your high crescent lunge, right foot forward. Take a moment, big inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center, twist towards the right. One breath here. Inhale, unravel, come back to center. This time, sweep your arms up, down and around. Bring the left arm underneath your right, or right arm over your left. Crisscross. Finding eagle arms. So maybe you crisscross your elbows and you bring backs of the hands to touch. Or maybe you can twist a little farther and wrap yet again. Elbows are about in line with the chest. This is a lot of opening back behind the shoulder blades. So it's okay. If it feels really tight, stay here. If that feels really tight, stay here and squeeze. Wherever you are, squeeze your arms together, right in your midline, focus. Inhale, shift forward, strong line through the back of the foot to the top of the head. Inhale up, maybe lifting your left leg. Warrior 3 with eagle arms, maybe. Unravel your arms, plant your hands, plant your left foot, come back to your high plank. Option to vinyasa, or just meet back in downward facing dog. You can pedal out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or hop your feet to your hands. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Arms come up. Look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up, sink the hips back. Ground down through your left foot. Find an inhale, lengthen, strengthen your spine. Exhale, press through left foot, lift the right leg. One leg Tadasana. Shoot your right foot back, find your crescent lunge, left side forward now. Big inhale. Exhale, twist, revolve, Crescent lunge, twisting to the left. Inhale to center. This time, left arm on top of right, right arm on the bottom of the left. Maybe this side feels a little different. Again, maybe you hook your hands, maybe you don't. Right arm underneath left. Elbows squeeze together, either backs of the hands squeeze together or whole forearms squeeze together, wherever you are. Squeeze that midline. Exhale, lean forward over your left leg. Press through your left leg, come to warrior three with your arms where they are. Stay strong. Focus on your breath, on your midline. Exhale, unravel, plant your hands, step your left foot back to meet your right. Option to vinyasa or meet in downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Big inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or hop your feet to your hands. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Arms come up. Look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep your arms up, sink your hips back. Press to your right foot, one leg Tadasana. Left leg lifts, hands can be at heart center. Exhale, send your left foot back, crescent lunge. Right into it now. Exhale, left arm underneath right. Right arm on top of left. Find your eagle arms. They might look different than mine, that's okay. Exhale, lean forward. Press to your right foot, come to warrior three with your arms. All right, here we go. Adding on, inhale up, one leg Tadasana. Keep your arms as they are. Left foot is lifted. Exhale, sink down into your chair. Cross your left leg on top of your right, finding eagle legs. Maybe you can hook your left toes behind your right leg. To do so, you need to sink your hips lower. You need to trust, you need to focus. Maybe you're just crisscross like you're sitting in a chair. That is amazing. One more breath. Exhale, unravel, send your left foot back. Hands find the ground. High plank position, option to vinyasa. Exhale, downward facing dog, pedal out, shake it out. You got the other side. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or hop feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Arms come up, look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Whew, deep breath. Inhale, sweep the arms up, sink the hips back. Exhale, press through your left foot. Right leg lifts, hands at heart center. One leg Tadasana. Exhale, send your right foot back. Find crescent lunge, left foot forward. Inhale, arms up. No doggies. Exhale, sweep your right arm underneath your left. Left arm on top this time. Find your eagle arms. Exhale, lean forward. Find an inhale, find your strength. Press through your left leg. Find warrior three, eagle's arms. Inhale, sweep your right leg through, one leg Tadasana. Exhale, right leg crosses over left. Sink your hips down. Lift your elbows up. Maybe you hook your right foot. Maybe you wobble. Woo. Bring everything to center. Bring your focus back to your breath. Back to everything squeezing through your midline, no matter where you are. One more inhale. Exhale, unravel, send your right foot back. Find your high plank. Option to take one more vinyasa. Exhale, downward facing dog. You can pedal out your legs. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or hop your feet to your hands and then stay there, forward fold. Heel toe your feet wide as your mat or an imaginary mat. Toes point out, heels are in slightly. Find a forward fold here. Notice how that opens up your hips in a different way that we've been working. And if you'd like to, if you're ready, sink your hips down, knees push out, find your Yogi squat, Malasana. Now, we've done a lot of closed hip work today, and this is a very open hip pose. So, working the opposite way that we have been. So either it's gonna feel amazing or it's gonna feel impossible. And so either way, it's no problem. If you'd rather stay in a wide-legged forward fold, it's gonna get the same job done. You can just wiggle out, again, working the hips in the opposite way we have been. And then once you're ready, bring your hips down to the ground, find your seat. Tops of the feet against the ground, knees point up towards the sky. You're gonna hold the backs of your legs or arms out in front of you, gently lower, slowly, one vertebra at a time. And then once you're on your back, you can hug both knees into your chest. Maybe wiggle side to side. Then send your left leg long, keep your right leg pulled in. On an exhale, let your right leg fall towards the right. Maybe you can grab your right big toe with your peace fingers. That might be a lot for you right now. Bent leg and holding on to the knee is perfect. Again, opening up the hips. We've been working very close today. We want to work the other direction. Exhale, send your right foot long and pull your left knee in. Again, maybe you can grab left big toe with peace fingers. Maybe you hold on to your left knee and just pull it to the left, opening the hip. Breathing into this. Now pull both knees into your chest. Give them a squeeze. Allow both feet to fall to the ground, but knees point up. Windshield wiper your legs side to side. Just to work out the lower back, the hips a little bit. You can plant your feet a little wider than your hips, about as wide as your mat, and allow your knees to fall in. See what that feels like on your lower back. Might feel amazing. Take any other final stretches you need to. And when you're ready, send your legs long, allowing your knees and toes to fall open. And arms out wide to the side, or maybe you like the presence and connection you feel with your hands. They're on your belly, maybe one hand on your heart. And take these last few minutes here just to focus on being you, on breathing, on being here, on melting here. Anytime you feel your mind wandering, just bring it back to this present moment. See if you can't find another corner of your body, of your breath to explore. Enjoy this last moment to be here. Shavasana. It's time for you to get back to your day. Slowly wake yourself back up with small movements in fingers and toes. Maybe some ankle and wrist circles. Then reach your legs long and arms long overhead. Gently roll to one side and press yourself up to a comfortable seat. You can bring hands to heart center if that's been resonating with you. No matter what challenges come your way today, remember the focus, the breath that you practice, the strength that you practice today. You have all of those qualities. You apply them during your practice, and apply them in your life. Thank you for joining me for another Exos at Home Flow Yoga. My name is Kelsie, and it's always a pleasure. Namaste.